Hello and welcome, my wise friends. If you're over 60 or care for someone who is, this may be one of the most important health messages you'll hear all year. I'm not speaking today as a distant expert. I'm speaking as a doctor who has spent over 3 decades working directly with older adults. And what I'm about to share comes not just from research, but from the real lives of people like you. Seniors, I'm asking, no, I'm pleading with you, please stop eating these 5 vegetables that may be silently damaging your vision. You may think your eyesight is simply fading because of age. Maybe you've noticed that bright light bothers you more, that reading tires your eyes, or that your world just seems a bit blurrier. But what if it's not age at all? What if the foods you trust most are quietly working against you? This video is packed with elderly wisdom, backed by science and driven by compassion. Stay with me until the end, because not only will I tell you which vegetables to avoid, but I'll also reveal the ones that can actually heal and protect your vision. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more senior health tips designed just for you. Reheated spinach, a hidden risk in your fridge. Spinach is often viewed as a wholesome comfort food. It's soft when cooked, rich in nutrients and considered a dietary staple, especially among seniors trying to eat clean and boost their iron intake. You'll find it in casseroles, soups and omelettes, passed down through generations as part of cherished meals. But very few people realize that reheating leftover spinach might be gradually harming their vision. When spinach is cooked, stored overnight and reheated, it undergoes a chemical shift. Normally high in nitrates, it converts to nitrites, compounds that can raise oxidative stress. These nitrites can damage the fine capillaries that nourish your retina. Over time, that damage can lead to macular degeneration, a common and irreversible condition in seniors. I've seen this happen more than I'd like to admit. Smart, active seniors, people who never smoked, never abused their eyes, suddenly experience rapid vision loss. And in many cases, they were simply trying to save time or money by eating leftover spinach. This isn't about scaring you, it's about elderly wisdom. It's about recognizing that what worked in the past doesn't always serve us in the future. If you love spinach, eat it fresh, and don't store it in the fridge overnight. Your eyes will thank you. Raw kale in smoothies, when healthy backfires. Next up, raw kale in smoothies. Now this one might surprise you. Kale is often hailed as the king of greens, and yes, it's packed with nutrients, but raw kale also contains oxalates, natural substances that bind to calcium and zinc. These minerals are essential for eye health, especially the macula and the retina. When oxalates bind to them, your body can't absorb them efficiently. Over time, this mineral deficiency quietly impacts your ability to see clearly. What's more, I've spoken with many seniors who do everything right. No smoking, regular exercise, plenty of water. Yet they come in complaining of visual fatigue, blurriness, or that strange haziness in daylight. And when I ask about their morning routine, many proudly say, "I make a kale smoothie every morning." That's when the light bulb goes off. They never considered that something so green, so healthy-looking could be part of the problem. But here's a senior health tip. Cook your kale gently, steam it, sauté it or add it to soups. Cooking breaks down the oxalates, unlocking the nutrients your eyes desperately need. Remember, health isn't just about eating superfoods. It's about eating them the right way, at the right time, with the wisdom that comes from age and experience. Pickled vegetables, flavorful yet risky. Let's move to something a little more flavorful. Pickled vegetables. Whether it's pickles, sauerkraut or pickled beets, these foods are tied to family memories, holidays and backyard barbecues. They taste sharp, satisfying and for many of us, comforting. But behind that comfort is a hidden danger. Most pickled vegetables are packed with sodium. A single serving can contain more salt than your eyes can safely handle in a day. High salt intake raises blood pressure, and that pressure affects not just your heart, but the fragile capillaries in your eyes. This can lead to hypertensive retinopathy, a condition where the blood vessels in the retina are damaged, and it gets worse. Store-bought pickles often contain preservatives and artificial colors, chemicals that promote inflammation and oxidative stress throughout the body, including the brain. Some seniors tell me, but I only eat 1 or 2 pickles a day. Unfortunately, when it comes to senior health, the little things add up. Vision doesn't fade overnight, it fades quietly, over time, and we don't notice until it's too late. Here's some elderly wisdom for you. If it comes in a jar and tastes extra salty, enjoy it sparingly. And if possible, opt for fermented foods with low salt and no preservatives. Fourth on the list, garlic, especially in high doses or supplement form. Garlic has a legendary reputation. It lowers blood pressure, boosts immunity, and even reduces cholesterol. But there's a catch. Garlic is a natural blood thinner, and that matters more than you might think. The retina is lined with extremely fine blood vessels. As we age, those vessels grow more fragile. Add garlic, especially alongside medications like aspirin, and you increase the risk of microbleeds inside the eye. Some patients describe it as seeing shadows, floaters, or flashes of light, symptoms they thought were normal aging. But in some cases it was their garlic habit that was to blame. Now don't get me wrong, garlic in moderation is fantastic. A clove in your dinner? Great. But a raw garlic smoothie every morning? Or capsules stacked with other blood thinners? That's when healing turns harmful. Senior health is about balance. And with age comes the ability to discern, what does my body need today? That's not fear, it's elderly wisdom. 5. Canned corn. Simple and sweet, but sneaky. Finally, let's talk about something innocent-seeming: canned corn. It's sweet, it's soft, it reminds us of summer meals, potlucks and simple dinners. For many seniors, it's a pantry staple, but canned corn comes with a hidden cost. Unlike fresh or frozen corn, canned versions are heavily processed. That process strips away 2 key nutrients, lutein and zeaxanthin, powerful antioxidants that protect your retina from blue light and oxidative stress. Without these, your eyes are left exposed to macular degeneration, one of the leading causes of vision loss in older adults. And it doesn't stop there. Most canned corn is loaded with added sugar and sodium, often disguised under names like seasoned or sweet kernels. These additives raise intraocular pressure and trigger inflammation, eroding both vision and vascular health. People often say, it's just corn, how bad can it be? But the truth is, small habits become big outcomes over time. If you love corn, try fresh or frozen. It's a simple switch, but one that aligns with both senior health tips and long-term well-being. Bonus, what to eat instead. Now that we've talked about what to avoid, let's end on a hopeful note. What should you be eating to protect your eyes? Here are a few vegetables that support your vision, brain and heart all at once. Carrots, rich in beta-carotene, which your body converts to vitamin A, essential for night vision and retina support. Red bell peppers, loaded with vitamin C, they reduce inflammation and strengthen the blood vessels in your eyes. Steamed kale. Yes, when cooked properly, kale is packed with lutein and zeaxanthin, the very nutrients that protect your retina. Ripe tomatoes, full of lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that fights oxidative stress throughout your entire body. Sweet potatoes, pumpkin and butternut squash, all rich in vision-protective carotenoids. These aren't exotic or hard to find. They're simple, affordable, delicious, and most importantly, they're backed by both science and elderly wisdom. Final elderly wisdom. Growing older doesn't mean giving up your sight. It means using the knowledge you've gained over a lifetime and turning that into action. The 5 vegetables we discussed today aren't bad by nature, but in the wrong forms or quantities, they can erode the very things we hold dear: independence, connection, and clarity. So let's put our elderly wisdom to use. Re-evaluate your kitchen habits. Ask questions, make small changes, because senior health isn't about fear, it's about empowerment. Your eyesight isn't just about reading or driving, it's about watching the sunrise, seeing your grandchild's face, catching every beautiful moment life still has to offer. So start today. Share this video with someone you love, and let's keep seeing the world, not with fading eyes, but with clarity, strength, and purpose. If you found this helpful, comment 1 below. If not, leave a 0 and tell us how we can do better. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more powerful senior health tips every week. Thank you for watching. And here's to living life with wisdom, vitality and clear vision.